Hello and welcome back to Minnie's Boutique. Today I'm recalling back a previous pattern. If you've been watching, you will remember my pattern before the wrap top, which was the cowl collar. Yes, darlings, I'm bringing it back. I love that draped look and ran across some fabric that I know it will work on. To get the design, please check out Drafting the Cowl Collar video. And for the pants, I'm using the same pattern from the original BCA. And if you can recall, I lost part of my crotch, so I will be adding to the pattern the 2-inch strips, which will add 4 inches to the front pattern and 4 inches to the back pattern. To get the design, please check out my missing crotch. Don't judge the title. It's how I was feeling at the moment. On to the fabric where I introduced it in the last video. This is a knitted type of fabric and it is labeled as undetermined, meaning it has several blends that are considered either too small or too assorted to just label cotton, wool, or polyester. Yes, Google said scrap material, but I'm going to take the scrap material and make a beautiful design. I purchased this fabric at Walmart, 2 yards for $4 US. I have it in purple and in pink. I love it. The camera doesn't do it any justice. It has a swirl white to lavender bleed, like a tie-dye shirt, or like a marble. Really, really, really pretty. But something about this material, I didn't know until I laid it out, that it was very lightweight. It looks so thick and heavy wrapped. Since it's lightweight in this material, it's also see-through. Not much, but enough that you would either have to double it, meaning I would need more than 2 yards, or add some lining, which you will see me do towards the end of this video. I have yet worked with any other fabric than my polyester, so this is the first. And I was so nervous about cutting because it was so light and thin. It really has no structure but very free flowing. So of course I went to YouTube for training and checked out tips on how to cut knitted lightweight material and how should I sew it, which they gave great tips and design step by step. So tip number 1, don't let the material hang. For example, if your table is not long enough or wide enough to roll it along the table or curl it up in your lap. This keeps the knitted fabric from stretching while cutting, which you don't want to do because it will stretch back or bounce back and your cut will be shorter. I did both and cut a little outward just in case there was a little stretch. Tip number 2, use sharp fabric cutting scissors. This will give your design a nice sharp cut. While I don't have those type of scissors, I have fabric scissors but not sharp like that. The one you see me using, I would later invest in some, but for now these will have to work. Also, using sharp fabric scissors will help keep the knitted fabric from splitting. That was another concern for me that made me nervous. I was thinking once I cut the fabric it would start unraveling, but it didn't. It stayed well intact, even as I moved it around. But to ensure I still had my design, if it did start unraveling, I cut a little outward, about an inch. This would allow me to cut along the unraveled edge up to 1 inch. Hopefully I would be able to stop it before it reached 1 inch. But it was more for security. That's why you see me cutting away from the pattern edge. I will let it sew it in and cut it off once assembled. So the design will follow my cowl collar pattern, along with the pants pattern of the BCA design. This will not be attached together, but will be a 2-piece, like a sweatsuit or a sweater suit. But back to the scissors quickly. A question that just popped into my head. What brand of fabric scissors is the best, or does it even matter? So there's several different types. You have thread snips, Karen K. Buckley Perfect Scissors, Classic Jen Hers No. 8 scissors, just to name a few. And this is more of a preference. I see a lot of sewers speaking on the Jen Hers. So far I like it matches my sewing bag and other sewing accessories. Don't judge, I'm a matchy type of sewer. Yes, I will go to the fabric department and pick items that match. I have yet updated my pin cushion to pastel mint green, but soon. Cashiers be like, didn't you see we had those scissors on sale? I'd be like, yeah, but this matches my sewing bag. That is just plain. Half the price. Cashier be like, you rather pay full price for the design on your scissors than half the price of scissors that still cut. I'd be like, yeah, it matches my bag. I can't get over that it matches my bag. She look at me confused. Only in Minnie's boutique. Only in Minnie's boutique. If I'm not the only one, sewers out there, if I'm not the only one, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know. So I'm just about finished. Please hang around for the fitting room. I decided to use the knitted pattern to cut my lining so it could be equal. Remember, the fabric is kind of see-through. So I wanted to make sure I covered every tiny hole. I also cut a little outward because of stretchy knitted fabric. Thank you for hanging around for the fitting room. Let's get these tried out. Listen, it looks crazy right now, but hopefully it will work out. Thank you for watching. Your support is very much appreciated. Stay tuned.